Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, when should I make a move on her? Well, I'm glad you asked, because today we're going to go over the 5 signs she's giving off that she wants you to go in and make a move already so that you can feel rest assured every time you do that she won't file a complaint on you with her local police department. I say this all the time. Granted, we are in modern times and women are more empowered to excel in life and in career. However, it's very rare that you will come across a woman who feels inclined to make the first move on you. I get it, y'all already super pressured to do everything as it is in the dating game. Well, guess what? You want to get laid, you're gonna have to make the move, because we probably won't do it. Ever. I don't care how single, independent, super goal-oriented, career-oriented she is. Chances are she won't do it, so you're gonna have to. So the first sign that she wants you to finally make a move on her is she's the one initiating all the touching and conversations at this point. Okay, fine, maybe not all the touching and all the conversation, but at this point you feel that she's equally invested, if not more, in that she's the one touching you first, and she's also the one starting conversations anytime there is a lull. What that means is, yes, she is just as invested as you are, and she's also working just as hard to get this thing moving forward as you are. I know for me, when I start to really like a guy, I get really uncomfortable with those awkward silences, so I will always restart the conversation, or I will get scared that, maybe he's not feeling me as much as I'm feeling him, so I will feel him up even more. Sign number 2, she lets you lead her around. This means that anytime you guys get up to go somewhere, she lets you lead the way. Whether you're taking her by the hand or taking her by the hair, caveman style. I'm kidding, please don't do that. Whatever it is, she's following your lead. What that should signal to you is that she's allowing herself to submit her body to you, which means she wants you to take her to Pound Town. Sign number 3, she doesn't pull away from you, but rather leans in. So there have been plenty of times when guys have tried to put their hands on me and I get the fuck away from me, them. But if you notice that she doesn't pull away from your touch, but rather leans into it a little more, what she's doing is she's trying to expose more of her body to you so that she can expose more of her body to you later. So if you find that when you linger a little longer with your hands that she doesn't pull away in a terrifying grimace, that just means it's time to go. To where? To Pound Town. Okay, let's be real, not directly to Pound Town, but just make the move already. Sign number 4, she's blushed at least once in this interaction. Okay, one thing I really love about looking for the blush is that what you're doing when you get a girl to blush is you're kind of exposing an inner thought that she might be ashamed of. So blushing comes when we're embarrassed by something, or when we're ashamed of something, or even when our adrenaline starts to go. Either way, if y'all are having a seemingly innocent conversation, you start flirting with her, and maybe you say something like, yeah, I bet you would like to do something like that, and you catch her blush, chances are she was already thinking about it in her head, and you had inadvertently exposed it pretty advertently. Yeah. So when you see her blush, what you're doing is you're basically confirming the deepest, darkest thoughts that she may be having about you that maybe are a little too deep and dark for you to know about just yet. And blushing also happens when we're aroused. So either way, it's a good thing. She's either aroused or she's embarrassed that you now know that you are arousing her anyway. So make the move. And sign number 5, this is actually my favorite, because if you still don't know after these 4 signs whether or not you should go in, this is the absolute kicker. I like to call it passing the sensitive spots test. So some of the most sensitive spots on our body are our knees, our forearms, our fingertips, our neck, and our lips. So if you're feeling so bold in this interaction as to touch her in one of these spots, I want you to see how she reacts. If you touch her on her knee and she kind of giggles and leans into it, time to go to Pound Town. If you brush her hair back and gently caress her face and she leans into it like, whoo, time to go to Pound Town. Or if you take her chin gently in your hand to lift it up and just see how she reacts to that, and she giggles and looks at you like this, huh? Time to what? Exactly. If she passes the sensitive parts test, chances are she's been dying for you to make a move already because she is allowing herself to feel that much more of you in her sensitive spots. Meaning, she wants you to put your sensitive spots on her sensitive spots. So those are the 5 signals that a woman wants you to already get in there and make your move. And I get it, it's a little confusing now with the Me Too shit going on, but I promise you, if you feel it in your gut that this chick wants it, chances are she does. And to make sure you don't fall victim to any of the mistakes that other guys out there are making, check out my 10 mistakes most men make with women to avoid falling victim to any of them when you do make your move, and to find out what to do instead so that you never fuck up with the girl of your dreams ever again. So make sure you be on the lookout for those 5 signals. Download the 10 mistakes most men make. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.